big challenge. We've been given a large award. Its confidence has been placed with us to deliver, and so part of me is slightly worried that we have to make sure we do deliver, because the real measure of success is not whether or not we're funded for the first 5 years, but whether or not we're able to grow this and actually have a larger biomedical research centre the 5 years after that. So this is about taking proof of principle research into patients with the idea that we can develop new treatment pathways, new treatment options to improve the healthcare of people both locally and indeed nationally and internationally. First of all, we hope that we will improve healthcare for local and indeed the national population. Now that often takes longer than a short time frame, but we ought to be able to start to see benefits coming through into the clinic. We've already seen that sort of benefit from investments that have been made in the past. And the second thing is, I think increasingly we're aware that we need to be generating benefit for the economy at a national level, but also regionally. And I would hope that the Biomedical Research Centre will be able to help with that wealth creation, knowledge exchange side of things.
We've set up all the big studies that we were planning to set up. We've got all the people in place. We've got a tranche of new trainees that will be delivering those studies.
A number of high impact pieces of work that is beginning to transform the lives of patients, both locally in Nottingham, but also potentially in the future nationally and worldwide.
What's really impressed me today is about how joined up the research is across the Biomedical Research Centre.
And it's grown, and it's grown, and it's grown. And the biggest achievement I think that BRC has had so far is to bring new clinicians into doing research.
We've got the BRC, we've got the UK CRC Tissue Directory, we've got the Advanced Data Analysis Centre locally, we've got the Digital Research Service, and we've got Health Data Research UK. At the moment, that's what we're bringing all together to focus on this particular challenge.
The BRC is engaging in very innovative pieces of tech to support phobias, to support anxiety, mood disorders. So the BRC is at the heart of that new advances.
Towards the end of last year, along with Professor Ian Hall, we set up a collaboration with the University of Nottingham, especially with the NIHR BRC, to undertake some collaborative research.
The new facilities are there to support the BRC studies. So by getting the CRF grant, we're in a position where we're able to deliver the BRC studies much more quickly and efficiently, and at the end of the day, that will allow us to deliver more studies, better studies, and have more of an impact on patients.
So we want to concentrate in delivering the best training for nurses, no-registered nurses and allied health professionals attached to the CRF.
We have the home of magnetic resonance imaging here in Nottingham and continue to lead the way in imaging and the application of imaging in healthcare.
Instead of just studying diseases in isolation, we can take lessons we've learned from the lung into the liver, and lessons we've learned from the liver into the lungs. So we're not just studying diseases in isolation, and we can do the same thing moving forward with other areas that are part of the BRC, like musculoskeletal diseases as well. So by having a collective grouping in the BRC, we're greater than the sum of the parts.
I think it's been one of the most rewarding things I've ever been involved with, realistically, and I think it is that ability to drive or help drive cultural change. I think we would all say research is good for patients, but I think it's also very good for services because it changes people's mindset.
We've got loads of work going on. I mean, everybody's been working really hard, and I think what we've achieved is so far is fantastic.